Hello everyone. We are going to see about the types of entrepreneur in this entire video. So what are the typology of the entrepreneur, how many types it is going to be divided, that we are going to see now in this further video. So the types of, according to the types of business, entrepreneur is going to be divided. We know that entrepreneur is a businessman, entrepreneur is a person who does his own business, who have ability to do the various types of business, but there are various types of business are present into the market. So according to the types of the business, according to the types of the entrepreneurship, the entrepreneur are going to be divided. So first is that business entrepreneur. Business entrepreneur is an individual who dream about his own business, who dream about the product and services, and who bring his idea into the reality. So the business entrepreneur is known as an idea generator, who convert his idea into the reality and who set his own business. Second is the trading entrepreneur. Such an entrepreneur do not manufacture. They are not a manufacturer, but they purchase the product from the manufacturer and sell to the customer or to the retailer. So the trading entrepreneur exchange the goods and services, and they purchase the product from the manufacturer and sell directly to the customer or the retailer. Next is the industrial entrepreneur. They are the manufacturer of the product who analyze the market demand and the needs of the customer. Means whatever the market situation is there, whatever the target customers are there, they are going to analyze the target customer. They are analyzing the about the need of the customer and provides the goods and services to them in efficient manner. Next is the corporate entrepreneur. So the corporate entrepreneur have a capability to organize and manage the corporate enterprise. They plan, organize and develops the corporates capabilities of according to the capabilities. Next is the agriculture entrepreneur. Such entrepreneurs are skilled and experienced to manage all the related activities of agriculture, such as land crops, cultivation, arranging fertilizer, technology which should be used into the market, that should be analyzed by the agriculture entrepreneur. So they develop the agribusiness activities. Now, according to the technology use, there are three entrepreneur: technical entrepreneur, non-technical entrepreneur, and professional entrepreneur. Technical entrepreneur are similar to the craftsman. They are highly skilled entrepreneur. They usually apply the abilities for the production of goods and services. They introduce a new and technical production into their enterprise. They are towards the production than the marketing. They use the promotion strategies for increasing the organization sale. So they are focused mainly on the product design. Non-technical entrepreneur, they are unskilled technical entrepreneur. They are not related with the technical activities of production. Such an entrepreneur concentrate on designing marketing strategies for effective distribution and boost the sales of product. So they are doing the marketing activities, distribution of the goods and services into the market. Next is the professional entrepreneur. Professional entrepreneur are those people who start their new business but do not run or manage it. So creates a technology and idea and sell to the other. Move to the next level of creation. They are imaginative, they are energetic individuals who develop the ideas and convert them into entrepreneurial ventures. Means they sell their ideas to the professionals. So they are the professional entrepreneur. Next is the motivation based entrepreneur. Motivation based entrepreneur are of two types, that is pure entrepreneur, induced entrepreneur, and motivated entrepreneur. So first is that pure entrepreneur. So the pure entrepreneur are those individuals who attract to establish a business enterprise in which they are really interested to do. They have a strong desire to become the entrepreneur, like Tata Birla, Aditya Birla, Dhirubhai Ambani. So they have these role models through which they can become an entrepreneur. They keep them as their role model. Induce entrepreneur, who encourages by the government activities. Various government schemes are there, various government policies are there through which they can introduce into the economic reforms. And last is that motivated entrepreneur, who creates a job rather than seeking a job. So these are the motivation based entrepreneur. Now there are various entrepreneurial competencies are there: creativity, problem solving, decision making, communication, leadership qualities, self analysis, personal efficacy, culture and values, risk taking behavior, technology backing. These are the competencies of entrepreneur. Now we are going to see about the role of entrepreneur, that he is an innovator, he can generate the employment, he is responsible for making the economic development, and also he is responsible for allocation of resources and allocation of technology. Important role is there in production of goods and services. So what are the factors affecting the entrepreneur growth? There are the various factors such as economic factor, non-economic factor. In the economic factor, it is a capital, labor, raw material, market. In the social factor, legitimacy of the entrepreneurship, margin issue, security. And in the psychological factors, the entrepreneur have a risk about the achievement, whether or a withdraw of the status respect. There are various economic and non-economic factors are there that growth of the entrepreneur can stop. If the entrepreneur is not able to achieve his target in given period of time, he can be he can lose his confidence, and so whatever the achievement he had choose, that may not complete, and his moral respect or his status can be down, as these are various factors affecting the entrepreneur. There are the next concept, the EDP. It is designed in order to make the self employment. It helps to make the employment into the society, and it helps for creating the wealth for the uneducated, for the educated unemployed youth, who are the educated but they don't have the job. So these schemes, entrepreneurship development scheme, helps to give the job to the educated unemployed. Government needs to considerable human and material resources for implementation of these policies. So there are various phases of EDPs there, in which they are going to select the government policy guidelines, in which socio-economic reports are there, techno-economic survey are there for particular area, and they identify the need of the entrepreneur. They identify the person who are interested to start the new business, they identify the potential, and after that they give the training to that person, and they take the follow up to the consultancy service. There are various supporting roles are there, in which they plan for the entrepreneur opportunities, they motivate the new entrepreneur, they guide to make them self efficient, self employed, and they help for developing their product and services into the market. So organize them into efficient manner. After that, there are the sustaining role. Sustaining role is nothing but in order to bring the modernization, helps in expansion of their product, help in production, help in various quality testing and improving services. These are the sustaining role. And there are the qualities of successful entrepreneur. So everyone wants to become an successful entrepreneur, but which qualities are required to become an successful entrepreneur is that basically he should be creative, he should be risk taker, he should be goal oriented, he should have the potential of making the success, he should have the ability to make the complicated things easy, he should be hardworking, he should take the personal responsibilities, he should have the ability to exploit the opportunities, willing to learn, he should be a self confident person, and he should have the likes the excel in work, he should be a decision maker, he should be a dreamer, he should be a imaginative, courageous, supportive, innovative. So there are the several qualities required for becoming a successful entrepreneur. So these qualities should be there in any entrepreneur or in any businessman. Now we are going to see about what are the difference between the entrepreneur and manager. Many people are going to see that he is an entrepreneur, he is a manager. But who is an entrepreneur? He is a owner. And who is a manager? Manager is nothing but a employee who is going to do the work into the company. According to the motive, entrepreneur start a venture and he understands the venture for his personal gratification, but main motive of the manager is to do the service into that enterprise. According to the status, entrepreneur is the owner of the enterprise while manager is the servant or he is an employee of that entrepreneur. Risk bearing, according to the risk bearing, owner of the enterprise assumes all the risk and uncertainty involved into the enterprise, while manager is a servant does not bear any risk involved into the enterprise. He is not responsible to take any risk. Objectives, entrepreneur and manager differ in the particular objective. Entrepreneur defined to innovate and create, he act into the change agent, whereas manager follows the objectives, supervise to create the routine. He implements the entrepreneur plan and ideas. He doesn't use his own idea and plan, but whatever the entrepreneur will tell him that he will do, and he will behave, he will implement the ideas and policy according to the entrepreneur. In terms of reward, the reward of an entrepreneur gets bearing risk into the enterprise is a profit which is highly uncertain. Manager gets a salary as a reward. Means in terms of reward, profit gaining is the reward for an entrepreneur and salary is the reward for the manager. So salary of the manager is a certain and fixed, as the profit of the entrepreneur is uncertain. Next is that qualification. Entrepreneur needs to possess the qualities and qualification like high achievement, originality in thinking, risk bearing ability. On the contrary, manager needs to a particular distinct qualification in order to get the job into particular company. So the entrepreneur could be a manager, but a manager cannot be an entrepreneur. This is a very important part in this. A manager cannot be an entrepreneur, but an entrepreneur can be a manager. Then we are going to see about the anatomy of an entrepreneur. He should have the passion, he should have the fire, he should have the knowledge. So the knowledge, passion and fire, these three things are very important for becoming an entrepreneur. Rewards being an entrepreneur. He has a freedom to make the decision. He can take the opportunity to tackle the challenge. He have a potential to get a financial reward. He have a high degree of independence, not he is not dependent on anyone. So feeding the fire, entrepreneur are heroes. Entrepreneur education, shift to service economy, technology advancement, e-commerce, world wide web, international opportunities. Challenges of being an entrepreneur. They must be comfortable with change and uncertainty. They should have that ability to face anything and they are comfortable with taking any risk. They should have a different skills, potential talents and may be comfortable with potential and failure. There are this is the process of an entrepreneurial process. First of all, exploring the entrepreneurial context, identifying the opportunities, and next whenever we are going to start the any venture, at that time research activity should be done according to the target market is not target area is there, target audience is there, that we have to do the research, we have to plan according to that, we have to organize, and after that we have to launch the venture. Managing the venture is a process in which managerial process, managing people, managing growth, special issues, these are the very important part in it. And last is nothing but there are the 18 steps for success as an entrepreneur. So, what are the 18 steps is there? Decision to be an entrepreneur, product selection, registration of unit, location, project report, fixing the workplace, local body, purchase machineries, electricity connection, raw material, like getting a license, manpower need, production, sales, repayment and profit. So, these are the various steps for becoming a successful entrepreneur. Benefits of an entrepreneurship. First, opportunity to make a difference, opportunity to reach your full potential, opportunity to get an unlimited profit, opportunity to do what you do enjoying, and opportunity to gain a control on your own destiny, and opportunity to contribute to the society and recognize your efforts. So these are the benefits of becoming an entrepreneurship. Thank you.